Well, another key Biden priority has been climate change. The president's ambitious agenda could have a major impact on the state of Texas, the country's largest energy producer. While Texas is known for oil and gas production, its renewable energy output has grown significantly. William Denslow reports from Houston, Texas.
Wind power's presence in Texas has risen sharply since the turn of the millennium. From a minimal presence, it now generates 20% of the state's total electricity.
We have expanded the transmission network beginning 15 years ago to accommodate new renewables. There's growth. There's more people moving here. There's economic activity, economic growth, and we need new electric supply to meet those needs. So all those things have sort of come together, and we got, of course, great resources.
Those resources include strong winds in the west of the state, especially at night, and its coastal breezes. Texas is closing the gap on California when it comes to solar power dominance too, but oil and gas remains the biggest players in town. Last year, the state accounted for 43% of the nation's crude oil production and roughly a quarter of its natural gas.
It'll always be a major player here in the state of Texas. And as these other energy sources come online and the technology becomes more abundant and easier to use, then it'll definitely give oil and gas a run for the money.
The Houston Museum of Natural Sciences Weiss Energy Hall showcases energy production in the state. The sector's evolution here has created political pressure.
The energy landscape here in Texas has changed over recent years as wind power's footprint continues to grow. But a winter storm earlier this year that left millions without power has fueled debate over whether the state's energy future is being blown off course.
President Biden has pushed to cut subsidies for the oil and gas industry as it begins to pivot from a reliance on fossil fuels. Some Republican lawmakers in Texas have moved to tax renewable energy initiatives and argue the president's energy policies are harmful.
Oil and gas production will continue to play a key role in meeting our global energy needs for decades to come, and nothing this administration does will impact global demand. So, we think that the Biden administration should stop targeting oil and natural gas and work with our industry on common goals, including job creation, energy security, and protecting the environment.
President Biden claims his climate plan could create more than 10 million jobs. Analysts say his goals, such as making the power sector carbon pollution-free by 2035, aren't without risk, but could have a significant impact.
You really go down the line all the pieces that we would need of infrastructure for a clean energy economy, and the infrastructure plan has that in there. So it really remains to be seen, will that pass Congress, how much of that will get through. But if anything close to the initial plan makes it through Congress, it would really have a revolutionary effect on the way we're heading with energy in this country.
With its drilling expertise, experts say the oil and gas sector can have a substantial role in developing geothermal energy and other sources of clean power. And as the political winds in Washington change, Texas could play a pivotal part in fueling the Biden administration's climate ambitions. William Denslow, CNA, Houston.